Hey pretties, it's Blair. Just a quick intro to the intro of this video. It's going to be a makeup tutorial inspired by a teacher at my university named Alan. I don't believe he wears any makeup ever, but it's just a little bit of fun. We were asked to do a video presentation, so I thought I'd do a makeup tutorial. Keep watching if you like. I thought I'd upload it to YouTube anyway because it could also double as an everyday foundation routine. It's actually quite close to what I would do on my face most days. So if you want to see that, keep watching, and you can just pretty much ignore everything I say about Alan. So I hope you like it if you do watch. Hi, my name's Blair Howard and I am a visual communication design student at the University of Newcastle. My degree will be ending at the end of this year. I only have one semester to go, and after that I hope to pursue a career as a makeup artist. This is a video response to the brief given to DESN 3000 students to make a video discussing a design that they had done. It could have been a student work or something done for freelance or a self-directed project. But seeing as makeup is my design outlet, I'm going to be showing you a makeup design. This isn't a makeup design that I've already done. I'm going to show it to you as it happens, so it's actually going to be a makeup tutorial. And the tutorial is inspired by the lecturer of the DESN 3000 course, Alan Morse. Now, I haven't actually had a chance to discuss Alan's makeup application with him, but I do see him quite a bit through the week, so I have a lot of time to make assumptions on what kind of products he uses to create his natural, less is more kind of look. So today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on that based on the products that I have. So let's get started. Alright, so I've just popped my hair out of my face so I can do the makeup. All I've got on my skin at the moment is moisturiser, so we're going to start with foundation. I'll be using MAC's Face and Body Foundation. I am the colour C3. Now I chose this because it's quite a sheer coverage foundation and it gives a lovely sort of sheen and glow to the skin. So I don't want it really heavy. Alan doesn't wear a lot of makeup, I don't think, so I think this will be ideal to get that natural look. So how I apply this is I just pop a little bit on the back of my hand. Now with this, the texture of this makeup, it does not respond well to being rubbed really sort of vigorously. So what I'm going to do is actually smooth it on as opposed to rubbing. And with mature skin anyway, like Alan's, you don't want to be pulling on the skin unnecessarily. The skin is already losing elasticity due to many years of life experiences, so any unnecessary pressure should be avoided. So smoothing on makeup, moisturiser and even cleanser and things like that, not rubbing too vigorously is a good idea. And I mean that's a good idea for anyone. You don't want to be pulling too much on your skin. Next I'm just going to go under my eyes with concealer. I do have a little bit of darkness today, but not particularly any puffiness. So I'm going to be using the e.l.f. All Over Cover Stick, which you can't really see there, but this is in the colour Honey. So this is a cream, I guess it's a cream stick foundation. I'm just going to use it under the eyes though. It's quite cold here, so these sort of products are actually quite stiff and hard to soften up, so I rub my finger on it for a little while and just pat it, and you can see how that has just immediately taken away a little bit of that darkness. And I don't want to pull on this either, like I was saying before, the skin under the eyes is particularly delicate. So I just use a patting motion as opposed to pulling and rubbing, and I find that that also reduces it getting in the fine lines too. If you pull, it tends to really cake up, I feel. So I mean, you can see the difference there. Because this is kind of, it's a little bit orange. I mean, it's pretty close to my skin colour on camera, but it is sort of orangey a little bit, so that's going to take away or at least reduce the blue that dark circles tend to have. So that's just a little bit of colour theory on concealing under eye circles. I only just discovered how good this was as a concealer the other day, so I'm pretty pleased that I did. Okay, so you can see the difference that's made already. I look much more awake. So the next thing is I'm going to use a cream blush, just keeping with that natural sort of sheen. I don't want to powder anything. And again, on mature skin, putting powder on can as well get into the fine lines. And Alan never looks cakey, so I'm not going to use any powder products. I'm not even going to set my foundation. I actually feel that that is a little bit unnecessary for everyday wear. So having said that, I'm using a cream blush by MAC. This is Blush Cream in Posy. This is pretty much my everyday blush. It's really beautiful. It does look quite dark in the packaging, but when used sparingly, it's really beautiful. So I'm just going to tap that onto the cheek and then rub gently. I don't want it to be patchy, so you do want to work this in a little bit. You could use a brush for this. I just prefer to use my hands. I feel like it's more, I guess in a way it's a little bit more organic. I do love my makeup brushes, but I honestly don't think that Alan would be that way inclined. I think he'd be more of a hands-on makeup wearer. So that's the blush done. Now I'm going to move on to eyebrows. Any of my actual subscribers who are watching this video, you've seen me do my brows before, so I'm actually going to turn off the camera for this because it'll take too long to film, and this is my personal way of doing my eyebrows. Alan's, I think, are just fully natural, which works for him. I don't particularly like my natural brows, so I'll be right back with eyebrows done and we'll move on to the next step. So I've just filled in my eyebrows. I actually like them quite dark, so that's how I've done them today. I've used spiked eyebrow crayon from MAC and set them with a wax that's in this little Red Earth palette. So that wax there at the top, I really like this. It really keeps me in place. Next, I'm going to do my lashes. No eyeliner or eyeshadow or even any concealer on the lid today, just super natural like I said. So first I'm just going to curl with the e.l.f. eyelash curler. And then mascara. I'm using Rimmel Sexy Curves, but I've actually put a different brush in here. I really did not like the brush that it came with. So this is, I think, a Revlon Beyond Natural Defining Mascara brush, which I really like. I mean, it's nothing particularly special. It just looks like that, but I find that it works really well. I do like this mascara. I just really did not like the brush. Now I'm not even going to do the bottom lashes today. This is super natural. I cannot stress that enough. Alan is not one to pack on the makeup. This is actually the kind of makeup that I would wear every day to uni as well. So Alan and I suppose, share that approach to every day. So no need for mascara underneath. There's no liner. So very natural. Next on the lips. My lips are, they don't look so pigmented on camera, but they are a little bit too pigmented for, well, in comparison to Alan. Let's remember this is an Alan Morse inspired tutorial, so I'm obviously not going to look like him. There are some significant physical differences between myself and Alan, but I am going to at least take down the pigmentation of my lips to keep in with that natural, very blanked out sort of thing. So this is MAC's Lip Erase in Dim. This is kind of a product that it's, I guess, to use instead of concealer or foundation over your lips, which on me can get quite cakey. I know it works for some people, but I really don't like to do that. So it's a quite dense cream product. So I'm just taking a little bit on my finger and patting that on. So as you can see, it just takes down that pigmentation, even with a little bit of product. To use this, you do really need to look after your lips beforehand, because this will show up any chapping or dry skin, so you want to be careful with this. And I mean, same goes with concealer or foundation too. You don't want to be applying that to your lips if they aren't in really good condition, because it will just enhance all of that sort of dead skin. You want to slough that off in a shower with a little face scrubbing brush or a toothbrush or something. That's what I did this morning. Okay, now I personally, I don't like this blanked out look on me, so I'm just going to move away from Alan's look a little bit and take NYX Black Label lipstick in Palm. This is one of my favourite lipsticks. I know my friend Annie loves this, so Annie, if you're watching, I'm just going to take a little bit of that on my ring finger again. I'm not going to apply from the tube because I don't even want that much colour. I'm just talking about a little bit. So you can see that's just a hint of colour, which I think looks really pretty over that lip erase. So that is my Alan Morse inspired makeup done. Very natural, flawless skin. Actually, it does look flawless, but not too heavy and cakey. I mean, you can see I've got a little freckle there that is still poking through, little freckle on the side of my nose, and there as well. You don't want to take everything away. You still want you to shine through that foundation. It is quite sheer, and I really love the finish it gives. So that's the makeup done. I've known Alan for I think nearly 2 years, and I don't think I've seen him ever without a collared shirt on. So today, in light of that, I'm wearing a collared shirt. I'll just show you. It's got little pockets as well. It's got the floral detailing, and most of it's denim. This is a shirt that my mum, I think she wore it when she was pregnant with me, so that was 21 years ago. I love this shirt, so I'm wearing that today because I guess Alan wouldn't wear the floral, but I think he would appreciate the collar and buttons done up all the way. And lastly, Alan does wear glasses. They're not as hipster as this, but I mean, like I said, I'm working with what I've got. There you go. So this is my Alan Morse inspired makeup tutorial and I guess outfit and accessories of the day. I hope you enjoyed watching that, and I will talk to you all soon. And Alan, I guess I'll see you at uni. Bye.